How's it going? What's up and what's happening there, blessed beautiful souls? Welcome to the Crypto Blue Show. I'm Kiara Ducasse, and today I have a crazy awesome video for you just on Bitcoin. And if you guys want to know everything in this video that I shared with you in the thumbnail and the title of this video, then stay right till the very end of the video, because it is going to be an insanely jam-packed video right now. And I'm going to ignore all of the FUD, all of the bullshit. I'm going to show you some hardcore, intense facts about Bitcoin today. So make sure to stay tuned right to the very end. And in the meantime, guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin with me, I have a Bitflex link down for you below. If you sign up and deposit $100, that $100 is yours, and you'll get a $50 deposit bonus. That is amazing for you. You're getting 50% bonus. Do not miss out on that. Link down below. All right, guys. So I've done some crazy research here for you guys, and I don't even want to waste another single second here. So first of all, in the market, we have seen a number of institutions trying to get into Bitcoin, especially typically the largest institutions in the world like BlackRock, Citadel, Fidelity, and all of these others. Now, I just want to go and show you that there are some that have already been leaders of the pack for years now, regardless of regulatory scrutiny. What does that mean for you and for me? Well, I'm going to share that in this video. So make sure to smash the thumbs up on the video. And of course, if you are watching this and have not yet subscribed, then smash the subscription bell, guys. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of July. That leaves us 19 days left to get like 240 subscribers, 241 subscribers. Make sure that we hit that. So one of you, I can share some awesome crypto with you. And yeah, just because it is a beautiful energy, the crypto space. So let's jump straight into it, guys. So first of all, we had news for many years about China banning Bitcoin, okay? And this article, yes, is a little bit old. It's from the 13th of June, as you guys can see here, okay? So it's about a month old now already. Now, we've all heard that there are hints of China lifting the crypto ban amid Hong Kong's regulatory process. Well, do you think that's going to happen? I'm pretty confident that it's already underway. I have no proof of this, but these articles are really there to show us that there is existing proof that China will unban crypto and really allow their markets to use it. So, Hong Kong, in brief, Hong Kong is making progress in building a regulatory framework for stable coins, hinting at a shift in China's stance on crypto. Even a lawmaker in Hong Kong invited cryptocurrency exchanges worldwide, including Coinbase, to register in the region. Mainland China's white paper on the Internet 3.0 innovation further suggests a potential liftoff of the Chinese crypto ban. Three things in brief and in highlight here, which is absolutely awesome. So, in a surprising turn of events, China has begun sending signals that it might reconsider its crypto ban, consequently providing hope for a potential lucrative market in the future. Now, I want to go and show you a few facts about China and where they are right now. And even though Bitcoin and crypto has been banned, what is their current stance? And actually, what is their entire stance on Bitcoin? Well, make sure to stay right to the end of the video so that you guys can find out. So China's relationship with the cryptocurrency industry has been tumultuous since 2013, when the country first imposed strict restrictions. The first ban came in December of that year, when People's Bank of China and other financial watchdogs prohibited banks from handling transactions related to Bitcoin, which means Bitcoin was deemed a special virtual commodity in their eyes. Okay, regulators argued that it lacked the legal backing to function as a currency. Therefore, it was seen as a potential outlet for laundering cash. Yes, of course, it was. People laundered cash on it. Of course, people did their things, but the point is that Bitcoin still stands strong today, and actually Bitcoin still stands stronger than ever before. And I'd like to go and show you that, because on my chart right here, forget all the noise and everything, it is continuing its bullish momentum, regardless of what they say. So now this is countries or regional economies where cryptocurrencies are banned or regulated as of November 21. So this is already a year and a half old, nearly 2 years old. Okay, so I'm sure it's pretty much updated and highlighted. So right now you can see that crypto is regulated in America, which is bullshit because we know that there is no regulatory clarity there. In Europe and in the UK, it's currently being regulated. So there isn't anything to actually say, well, yes, this is true, that we are, of course, being regulated. Now, there's an implicit ban wherever there's orange, and there's an absolute ban wherever there is red. And you can see China, a little bit of these countries here. I don't know what those are. North Africa, I think Egypt. I don't know if that's which one's Egypt. I think this one's Egypt, yeah. So, there are a few countries that have banned Bitcoin and crypto. Well, let us go and read a little bit more about where we're at. Okay. So, Bitcoin energy consumption worldwide from February 2017 to May 1st, 23. So, this is a recent enough article to show us the estimated terawatts per year and minimum terawatts per year. So the minimum terawatts per year that's being used is amazing. It is keeping super, super low. And Bitcoin's minimum is currently about 100 terawatts per terawatt hours per year that it's using. Up there, it was double. And even there, it's just insane to see why people consider Bitcoin as a high energy use when all we've actually seen is Bitcoin's energy use collapsing. Okay, keep that in mind. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share my content. That would be really appreciated. Smash the thumbs up. Boom. And give me a knuckles up there on the video, of course. Guys, I would also love to know from my community, do you think China will unban crypto, or do you think they're going to continue to hold the ban? Let me know down in the comments below. So, a green light to crypto through regulation. China now appears subtly shifting its stance on cryptocurrency. Hong Kong, a city traditionally acting as China's sandbox, is forging ahead with the new regulations, suggesting that crypto ban might finally be lifted. Okay, so approaches taken by banks on future adoption of digital assets, cryptocurrency, stablecoins, central bank digital currency, or CBDCs. So now there's a very big difference between a CBDC and a stablecoin. A stablecoin is like USDT and USDC, where they can be surveilled. Whereas a CBDC, they can literally switch the switch off to your bank account, and they have control to switch your money and your flow on and off as they please. If you do something wrong, like jaywalking, or I don't know, if you smoke a cigarette and throw your stompy on the road. It's fucking epic to think that. Okay, so watching what is happening in the market is most of the market, and this is about 40%. Currently involved in a pilot is about 16%. Not planning to offer such services in the next 12 to 24 months is 23%. I guarantee you right now that whenever this article came out, Q1, yeah, Q1, all right, don't know, 21%. That these numbers have completely changed now, especially since the SEC really jumped on everything in June. So these are the most up-to-date articles and information that I have to share with you. So please make sure that you know that there has been a lot of change that has come about, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more change. So a lot of Chinese capital is looking for smarter, safer ways to invest, and being in Hong Kong naturally makes more sense than anywhere else, said Henry Liu, Chief Executive Officer at BTCE. Now, biggest cryptocurrency exchanges based on trade volume share from September 21 to January 10. Now, bearing in mind, since the Binance attacks and all of that happened, I'm sure that this has drastically dropped. But if you guys look at Binance, Binance is literally the largest by a gazillion miles in terms of trading volume. Okay, so none of these other exchanges come close in terms of trading volume. So I want to say to you right now that for me, I haven't been in the crypto space long enough to affirm or confirm that Binance is here to stay, even through all of the shit that it's gone through. Year over year over year over year, I still believe that it will remain the strongest cryptocurrency exchange worldwide until something else comes into play around regulation. But most people in the world actually use Binance, and Binance is insanely big, guys. So embracing blockchain and technology, Web3 technology, changes in policies point to lifting the ban on crypto. Now, overall cryptocurrency market capitalization per week from July 2010 to April 23. Now, guys, Bitcoin was flatlining, what looks like flatlining for years, but there were some major bull markets that happened. Now, we had this cool bull market in 2017 where the likes of people like Carl from the Moon and Crypto and all of them made their money, but Da Vinci made all of his money from buying back here. Okay, how much do you think Da Vinci actually has in Bitcoin? I'm sure shitloads. I don't know Da Vinci. I would love to get to know him. So Da Vinci, if you're watching this, make sure that we can one day please connect. That would be awesome. Okay, but right now we're here. Okay, so we're currently sitting at about $600 billion in market cap value. Okay, so we are potentially looking for a beautiful hunt for us to head up to, this is the overall cryptocurrency market cap. So we're currently sitting at about 1.2 trillion, and we should essentially, on the next bull cycle, I mean, if this made a crazy run, look at this crazy run, what do you think the next run is going to look like, guys? And I'm going to say to you right now that I actually believe that this will probably be the last absolute crazy, ludicrous run, even though I've never experienced a bull run in cryptocurrency. It will be the last crazy bull cycle, because from this bull cycle, this is where, and Bitcoin's halving next year, this is where I actually believe that we will probably see a lot more regulation, which means that certain cryptos might stifle, some might die. You know, we will see how this ends up working over time. But I still believe that the entire cryptocurrency market cap on the next bull cycle will probably hit between a 12 to 15 trillion dollar market cap on the next bull cycle. That's my personal view, which means that from where we are, the entire crypto market cap could maybe 10, 15x from where it is today. What do you guys think? What do you think the total crypto market cap will be at the peak of the next bull cycle? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear my audience's views. Okay, so that's it that I have to show you on that article. Now, the US government holds, hold on, before I show you that, this I found Qi Yangju, okay? So fun fact, government of China is a crypto whale. Did you know that? Let me know down below. Chinese authorities seized 194 Bitcoin, 833K ETH, and others from Plus Token scam in 2019. So Plus Token forfeited, Plus Token forfeited the 6 billion worth of assets to the National Treasury, okay, because it was a scam. So FWIW MicroStrategy has 130K Bitcoin. Now, this is Qi Yangju. He is the co-founder and CEO of CryptoQuant. CryptoQuant is an amazing analysis building on-chain analytical tools for Web3. He's got a number of subscribers, which are absolutely, which is great. And he speaks a lot about Bitcoin, and he shares so much information. Now, I want to go and show you something crazy, okay? So these are the 59 biggest companies. And what I was saying to you at the beginning of the video, guys, before I carry on here, please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't yet subscribed, and let's rock this content together. So the entity that owns, and this is a public company, we're not talking about governments, we're not talking about institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity and Citadel and all of those guys yet. Okay, we're not talking about them. Now imagine when they come into the space, what they're going to try and do, guys. I would not be surprised if they try and get at least 500,000 to 1 million Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Okay, why? Because it is going to insanely pump. Now, if they had to go and buy that much, what do you think that's going to do to the price of Bitcoin? It's going to fucking pump it. Pump! If they had to bring that kind of liquidity into the space right now, and if they had to drop, I mean, I don't even know how much that, let's go and see what that looks like on a calculator. Actually, we can do this on, you can do it on CoinGecko, right? Okay, so CoinGecko, let's go to Bitcoin. All right, let's go and see what 500,000 Bitcoin, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000 Bitcoin would cost $15 billion. Okay? Yeah, $15.2 billion. Do you think that they could do that now? Is my number right? No. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. $15.2 billion, guys. Do you think that they could do that? If they had to buy 1 million Bitcoin, that would be $30.4 billion that they bring into the space. Just them. And if they're the only ones that are buying, guys, we are going to see. I mean, the moment they start buying, those things, the chart is just going to have these massive, massive candles that go crazy. So now MicroStrategy owns about $4.6 billion valued at today's price. Okay. Marathon Digital, I mean, I don't think anybody's heard of, or not many people have heard of Marathon Digital, but they're the next largest with 12,300 Bitcoin. Voyager Digital with 12,000. Tesla is very much up there with 10,000, 11,000. Hut Mining Corp is the top mining company. Coinbase. I mean, Coinbase is what's going on right now. Coinbase only owned 9,000. Galaxy Digital owned 8,100. Block Inc., 8,000. Bitcoin Group in Germany only owns 3,800. I mean, that's more than I have, but look at all of these companies that actually own Bitcoin. Now, the lowest holding of a public company to own Bitcoin is 3 Bitcoin. Okay. Now, that's the top 59 companies that own Bitcoin, guys. I'm sure some of the traders out there, like Thomas Krallo and Carl from the Moon, I'm sure they own more Bitcoin than the last bit of these companies down here. There's no doubt about it, guys. But you can see like 150 Bitcoin is worth, let's just go about nearly 100 Bitcoin is worth about $3 million today, which is amazing, guys. I don't own that yet. I will one day own that many Bitcoin, but yeah, my personal accumulation goal for Bitcoin is 100 Bitcoin minimum. I would love to own 100 Bitcoin, but I'm not there yet. I will get there, and yeah. So this is now on CoinGecko, confirming the public companies holding, and this is only 23 companies. So MicroStrategy owning the most, Marathon Digital next, Coinbase is saying is next, Square up in there as well, Nexon, Hive. I mean, look at these companies, guys. Look at these companies that actually own Bitcoin. Now, this is very, very beautiful. So let's come on to this article that I finally wanted to share with you. That we've had all of this fight and this bullshit around the US government stifling innovation and all of this nonsense. But the US government actually holds, and this article's from April, hey? The US government actually holds $6 billion worth of Bitcoin, and this is Glassnode data, so it's a very, very reliable source. Now, this is there since January 21. They owned about 240k Bitcoin, and that has drastically dropped down to more or less these levels here. But let's see, which spent over about $4 billion to acquire 140,000 units of flagship digital assets. So yes, they haven't called Bitcoin a security, but they're trying to stifle other crypto innovation. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto owns about 1 million Bitcoin, and Grayscale Trust owns about 650,000 Bitcoin. Now, what would the US government do with its Bitcoin is the question. So the government filed a memo in Southern District of New York showing it sold 9,000, nearly 10,000 Bitcoin worth 215 million. The memo revealed that the sold Bitcoin was part of the assets it seized from Silk Road Marketplace. Okay, that's all great and everything. Why are they selling the assets that were owned by somebody else? They should literally put that money back into the system without selling it and then profiting it, because that was somebody's entity. Even though that Silk Road ended up being the mess that it ended up being, that was a crazy instance of the government literally stealing money out of people's businesses. So that's the purpose of Bitcoin, guys, is that you can keep your money away from them, because the one rule in crypto, the number one rule in crypto is not your keys, not your crypto. And guess what? If you don't give the government access to your keys, there's no fucking way they're going to get access to your crypto. So regardless, that dude could have held onto his crypto, and yes, he might have been in prison and tortured and all kinds of shit. I don't know. I'm making up stories here. But at the end of the day, like, the American government owns 6 billion worth of Bitcoin. Okay. Chinese government, in my article here that I showed you, also own about 194,000 Bitcoin. Now, I just want to go and show you something. Okay, because this is the latest Bitcoin chart that and signals that I've been working on for you guys. Okay, so right now we're at a level of resistance. You can see here that my volume profile and my price action chart is literally showing us the moment we break out of this horizontal level. Okay, let me just reset this chart here, guys. Bitcoin. No, I want it on the daily time frame. Okay, so the moment we actually get a breakout of this resistance level here, you can see where that's aligning to. There's not much volume up here that's protecting it, which means that we could have that crazy volume spike. Now, guys, I just want to say something. I probably think that we're going to get a run up to the 37.5 to 38K level, somewhere up here, before we actually get a really strong pullback back down. Now, that pullback could end up bringing us all the way back down to this level down here at the 25K level. And why I say that is because actually the strongest level of support here, as you guys can see on my indicator, is actually at this level right here. Okay, which is the 25K level. Now, do I honestly think it's going to go there? Not quite, but if my indicators are pointing that this is where the majority of the volume is, down at this level over here, then why wouldn't it? Okay, now we can see that there's a very strong level of support here right now, so we could have this pullback and then make a bounce up. I don't believe we're going to get that, although there's not much underneath the floor here in terms of volume and support that is showing us that we are actually holding strong support. Now, the strong level of support, as you guys can see, these dotted lines here, I don't know if you guys can actually see them nicely, these dotted lines here, that is this very strong level of support. And that strong level of support, guess what? Well, look what it did here. It showed us that that dotted line was a very strong level of support. Okay, and we broke out of it, we pulled back to the dotted line, we broke up again, then we majorly pulled back to that dotted line. So for me, it seems as though we are going to get a breakup and then a pullback down to this zone before we continue a strong bullish momentum. And for me, guys, honestly, what that personally looks like is probably a very hard bounce up to the 32K level, and then a quick retest down here, and then a fuck off up to 38K. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I would love to see what my community are feeling about Bitcoin, especially the long term, especially about China and Bitcoin, China and the USA owning so much Bitcoin as well. I mean, collectively, they probably own more or less 400, 500,000 Bitcoin between the two of them. And if they're both like technically against crypto and banning it and regulating it and all this shit, why the hell do they own so much Bitcoin? They own more than MicroStrategy, okay, which is insane. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one, you beautiful blessed souls. Remember my Bitflex link down below. That is going to make you some money, so trade this with me. Love you all.